What's up, guys? MMA Game here, bringing you another video. This is going to be a new type of video. If you guys were not aware, of past couple of videos I've been doing, I was talking about that new mode from EA Sports, their new tournament. They're flying people out to Vegas to compete for $10,000. Well, this gameplay is actually sent in to me by, I'm pretty sure that this is the winner of that mode on Xbox, MMAFRoO. A big congratulations to him. He is sent me some fights from this mode. This is him right here as MMAFRoO. He's just walking his opponent down. I wanted to get an idea of his the type of play style to get a record in this mode. I think he ended up over 300 wins in just one loss. So just a crazy streak, and the fact that he was able to get that amount of wins is just absolutely insane. And so big ups and props to MMAFRoO, and he is going to be going, I don't know who he's going to be competing against or how many people exactly. Let me know in the comments if you guys are more familiar with the rules on that and the other competitors who are going to be going. But that is going to be awesome. He's going to be going to Vegas, and but the point of this video is actually to show, you know, how he was able to actually do this in his playstyle. And look at this, these combos that he's throwing, and he knocks his opponent out right there. You know what? I mean, from what I've learned a lot about the game in this new mode. I feel like I've learned a lot of new combos. Look at that, 253 wins. That is insane. And he ended up getting over 300 with just one loss. So that was a really pretty quick fight. In that first one, he just kind of knocked him out. This fight, we are going to see what he does. As you can see, he has MMAFRoO. Look at that. Right there, what he did is that he actually got the sway. He swayed forward, which will give him the grapple advantage, and was able to get that takedown on his opponent. Here, he denies a few transitions, and we're going to see what he looks to do here. Gets the transition to, I believe this is going to be side control. And from there goes straight into side saddle, controlling his opponent. And we're going to see his opponent has basically no stamina. This is not good. And he puts him into submission, just as I thought that he might do here. And he is going to look to just finish this guy off. I'm pretty sure he's going to get this with his stamina being that low. Almost gets out. Those are the first two fights. We are going to be going into the third fight, which is a lot more competitive. But look at that, 255 wins. Are you kidding me? That's insane. So in this fight, Afro is actually the Verdum in the blue, going up against Verdum in the red. This is a mirror match, and I want to also let you guys know MMAFRoO, if you want to check out more of his stuff, he has his own YouTube channel. I will be featuring that in the description of the video, and I also could link that on the screen for his channel. So he does all kinds of stuff, knockout montages, and just from seeing this video, you guys got to know he knows how to play the game. So man, just gameplay. He posts up all types of gameplay for this game, so definitely head on over there. Give him a sub and tell him that MMA Game sent you in the comments. But look at that. Beautiful, going for that guillotine off the sprawl reversal. If you guys didn't know how to do that, it's something that I am going to be practicing in ranked. It is LT and up on the analog stick. So that's how you do it. And yeah, if you can see in this fight, he is going to try to win these rounds. He's not playing around. He's getting on top, and he's staying on top, just working his opponent down with the ground and pound. And it is just a clinic at this point. He was taking a few shots at the beginning of the fight, but he does have his opponent down. And if you can just kind of look and see just the little subtleties that he does, it's pretty impressive. I mean, he picks his shots. He's trying to set up big combos, string together strikes. And look at that, even going for takedown fakes. He's mixing it all up, and I think that's the true key to his success in this mode, is his ability to mix up all of his skills and not just be a one-trick pony, not just do one thing. And look at that combination. Stunning him with that leg kick. It's the type of stuff like that. I mean, he's definitely winning this round with that knockdown and just the groundwork. It's a pretty dominant performance right here. His opponent is able to get out of that mount, but he postures up from half guard, lands a little shot right there, but his opponent is able to get back to his feet. And yeah, but ultimately he is winning this round. This is a fight that went a little bit longer, but you could just see it's just he has something about him where the other guy, it's sort of like he's pressuring him. If you can see in this fight, he's standing right in front of him, pressuring him, pushing him back. He does kind of go back a little bit like that, but for the most part, you know, he's taking control of this octagon and he's pushing his opponent back. If he does get hurt, obviously he does have to move back, but you know, it's just interesting. I like seeing other people fight. If you guys like the idea of me featuring other people's gameplays on my channel, then let me know that in the comments as well. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, because I think by watching other people play who are really good, like Afro, I mean, you know, MMAFRoO, he, you know, you can learn stuff. You can definitely learn stuff. And then here we go right into the clinch. Both guys in the clinch, check this out. Being really patient. Both guys are kind of blocking, as you can see. This is sort of what happens. Both guys are trying to block a strike first. They're trying to block a strike and then get their own transition. So that's why you get this sort of stagnant state where the current clinch is at, because a lot of your advantage comes from actually blocking strikes. So when you get in a clinch with two experienced players, it's almost like a pause button is pressed, and where both guys are just like, okay, we're just going to wait. And they're both waiting on each other, and that's where I think that the clinch needs to actually be addressed in the future patches. But he is able to get to double underhooks and is able to get the fight to the ground. But his opponent gets back up right there. We're in round number 2. Round number 1 definitely goes to MMAFRoO, and we are going to see you know, what's going down. He gets a little bit flashy right there, but for the most part, he doesn't throw stuff like that. He is just sort of, at this point, just letting his opponent waste some of his stamina in staying out of range of those shots. So, look at that. Beautiful little head movement, trying to get him right there with that stun to head kick. Was just brutal in this mode. He's getting tagged a little bit, but his opponent is just throwing a little bit too much volume. But look at that combo. Beautiful job. And just throwing even when he has low stamina. And that's something you don't see a lot of people do. Ending his combos with the high range shots to cover a lot of distance and staying out of the way of danger, still conserving his stamina, keeping on the move. At this point, I'm pretty sure he probably knows that he's winning the fight. Look at that nice takedown off the sway, swaying forward and going for the takedown, getting that grapple advantage. If you guys didn't know, you can actually get grapple advantage from swaying. So if you're having a hard time taking people down from takedowns, I will probably do a video talking about this, but look at that. Beautiful groundwork as well, mixing it up. Kind of a risky thing to do in half guard because they can do arm catches and stuff like that, but man, you know, I mean, he's dominating the fight, staying on top. But again, with the takedowns, if you sway forward, that'll give you a grapple advantage for a takedown, which will make it harder for your opponent to deny. And also, if you try to time that takedown in the middle of one of their strikes, it's going to give you an even better chance of getting the fight to the ground. So that's a good reason why. And then look at that, boom, again, look at that. He's always looking for the opportunity to finish the fight. He never just goes for that normal deny. He's always going for that submission. So you know his submission skills are up there, or else he wouldn't even be going for that, because it does put you on the bottom right here. But look at that. He knew the round was coming to an end. That might have went into his decision making. So all these little things add up to the fact of he's able to get ultimately over 300 wins and only 1 loss in this mode. That is insane, guys. Even if you're playing not the best fighters, just with the level of probability to get that level of streak is just mind-boggling to me. I mean, the playtime alone is insane. So again, major props to MMAFRoO for the gameplay here. and also getting that trip to Vegas, man. Right here, again, shoots, times the takedown and gets it perfectly. You know, he is going for these takedowns. He's trying to win these rounds. He's not messing around with these guys. If he's not seeing that he can get damage done on the feet, if it seems more like a stalemate on the feet, he does not shy away from shooting for that single leg and getting on top of his opponent. And in my opinion, he's up 2 rounds to nothing, easy. And he has scored another takedown in this fight and is able to, you know, get him down again. His opponent is doing some good job denying these transitions, though. So you know his opponent isn't terrible at all. He's not, it's like a bad opponent. He is able to deny. So, again, getting on top and just, this is just crazy. Even timing his punches, he's staying calm, even on the offense. Just beautiful work right here. Beautiful skill. It's awesome for me to see this level of skill in the game because he's utilizing everything. He's owning his opponent in the stand-up for the most part, owning him on the clinch, and then dominating him on the ground. He is on the bottom because he did get sweeped right here, but for the most part, you know, this guy, in my opinion, he's got to know that he's losing the fight. He's got to try to finish this fight. So, you know, I don't know really what he's thinking right here. And look at that. I don't even know, was that a reversal or what? But that was crazy right there, how he went into that position. I don't even know. I'd have to re-watch that again in slow motion to even see what fully went down right there. Again, his opponent tries to get to his feet, and he does. That is a hard transition to deny. Only a minute left here in this 3rd round. Dominating with the straights and the rights. Look at that body kick. Really mixing it up right there, and lands a beautiful just attack. And right there, it's done with. That ending combo was absolutely beautiful. We'll take another look in the replays. But man, that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you can just learn something by watching him fight. That's basically why I wanted to feature this, to try to help you guys learn as I wanted to learn. But man, as you can see, the competition is heating up on this game. People are learning every single little thing with the timing, everything. Just beautiful knockout right there. And check that out. We end the video with 257 and 1 loss, but he did inform me that he ended this game mode at 302 wins and 1 loss. So there's only one person who's able to beat him, almost going undefeated. That is unbelievable. I do not know how. That is the video. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to hit that like button. Leave in the comments any ideas for videos. Also, check me out on twitch.tv and Twitter. The streams are going to be heating up, guys. Till next time, this has been MMA Game. I will be rooting for MMAFRoO in Vegas. Peace.